Realme is a smartphone brand known for its impressive budget and mid-range smartphone lineup. And this time the Realme C3 has been just launched in Nepal with some upgrades over the popular budget smartphone of last year, that is the Realme C2. This time around the Realme Nepal has managed to launch the non-Indian variant of the phone. So without any further ado, let us see what all the hype is about. Realme C3 has a plastic body with plastic frame featuring a sunrise whose ray pattern spreads out from the camera bump on the back. The rear also has plastic coating, making it somewhat resistant to scratches and fingerprint. The circular fingerprint sensor is small and color blends in with the back. The Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protected front has a water drop notch, housing the front camera with very thin bezels on all sides, except for a slightly bigger chin. The phone has volume buttons on the right along with dual nano SIM and micro SD card tray. Power buttons are on the right while the top is empty. The bottom has a headphone jack, micro USB port, microphone and speaker grills. Comparatively, the phone is tall and weighs 195 grams. For the price, it feels very premium on the hand. The display is a 6.5-inch 720p IPS LCD with 89.8% screen-to-body ratio, making it ideal for streaming content or playing games. The max brightness is about 480 nits and the auto adjust feature keeps the screen viewable in broad daylight as well. The major attraction of this phone is its octa-core Helio G70 processor running Realme UI based on Android 10. The UI is easy and intuitive and definitely an upgrade over the older ColorOS. There is system-wide dark mode support and default screen recording as well. Multitasking is also a breeze with very short app loading times. Even though the variant that I have had only 3GB of RAM, extensive usage of PUBG Mobile resulted smooth gameplay every time without any hit issues, even on medium settings. There were very few occasional lags, so I was quite impressed by its performance. For security, this variant of the phone has a very fast fingerprint sensor on the back. Though there's a fast face unlock as well, it isn't as secure. Portraits work on various objects, and in good lighting, the software along with the depth sensor does a great job in maintaining the background blur and exposure, but there were some smudges on the side. The best part about Realme's camera for me is its natural color reproduction, which is seen here as well. The macro sensor lets you get very close to your subject, which comes out handy sometimes. The selfie sensor is a 5MP f2.4, and the selfies or selfie portraits aren't that impressive, but in good lighting they become social media worthy. The max video resolution supported is 1080p at 30fps by both the main and the selfie sensor. Slow-mo videos of up to 120fps is also supported. Other modes include panorama, time-lapse, filter and pro mode. The massive battery of 5000 mAh supports reverse charging, which is something new at this price range. There is no fast charging and the 10-watt charger with micro USB cable is provided in the small yellow box for the phone. In my personal test of mixed uses including few hours of gaming, the battery lasted an entire day. The battery lasts more than 2 days if you use it just for occasional calls. The juicing up from 0 to 90 took me less than 2 hours, but that last 10% surprised me with nearly an extra hour. Finally, considering all the specs and it being a non-Indian variant makes it more of a top choice for the budget consumers of Nepal. I think it easily dethrones the Redmi 8 for now. So who will you buy this for? Let me know down in the comment section. Until next time, I wish you good days ahead.